Hello, everyone. Hello, Mr. Muhammad. Hello, Ms. Fatiha, and welcome to today's meeting. So, as we've talked about before and discussed, today we will be talking about the issues, the strategies, as well as the backup plans for our business. So, we've already decided on the name as well as the logo, right? So, we've already picked the name Violet Cakery.
Yeah.
So today we will be discussing the issues, strategies, and backup plans in order one by one. Okay,
Okay.
all right. So let's start with the issues. What are the issues that we will face when we start this business?
Yeah. For me, it's the competitors. We just start up, and our competitor is already have
A lot of,
very big very
yep,
large
they're
business.
popular. Yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of customers. Mhm,
Yeah, I
that's
do
true.
agree with that.
We should
Another, yep,
we should
go ahead.
research uh, do a research for
Yep,
the competitors, like
yep.
how do they sell the cake, how do they promote marketing, and
Their
so on.
prices, yep, their
Yeah.
products. True. Okay.
Okay,
Another, okay, yeah, go ahead.
for me, it's no effective marketing, so no one would knows our bakery values and how actually our dessert tastes like. So no one ever heard about our name. So that's the real issues for me because we are new, right?
Yeah.
That is true. Another important issue would be the cash flow. Since we are just a starting, since we're just starting this business, we don't have that much money to invest
Yeah.
in this business. So there are solutions to this. I suggest that we look for more partners or investors or people that have experience in this area or field of baking or caking. Um, but we can also do something like fundraising or bank loans. There are some
Yeah.
banks that offer like money to small businesses to start up.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. I think
Another thing,
that's a good idea. And
for another issue to me is the talent. We just started, and I don't think I have the talent to keep up with our business. So I suggest that we should maybe take a short courses for the category for 1 month
Yeah,
or more.
that's a good idea. Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
for as you said that we have so many competitors, talent in baking. I agree with that because we're just a beginner. We don't have that expert
Yeah.
skills yet. So
Yeah.
I
So
think
we
it's a
like
good idea.
experience. Yeah.
We did
So
experience more.
we need to start looking for courses, either online on, for example, websites like Udemy. They offer
Yeah.
teaching courses. There are also a few courses that I saw online a while ago in our area, so we can attend those as well.
Mm.
Um, another important issue is the managing the workload. So when we first start this business, it's going to take a lot of our time and money.
Yeah. So
So we need to figure out how to manage all that work since we're only three right now. So we need to figure out, we need to find a good strategy. I need to have a good plan, basically.
yeah.
That's true. I do agree with that. Instead of a good plan, we also lack of expert staff, expert team. Since
Mm.
we're not really completed yet, we only have two of us: the
Yeah.
manager, bakers, and the marketing team. So
That is true.
we need more people. We need their creativeness
Yeah, we
to
need to
write
hire
down our name.
employees. Yeah.
Yeah, hire employee more.
Yeah.
So what kind of employees? We need drivers, right, for
Yeah.
delivery.
For the
Yeah,
delivery
for
as well.
delivery,
Mhm.
we do need drivers. Maybe for baker, I think
Um,
we need to add more since mm we can receive a lot of order in one time.
Yeah.
So we don't
uh,
want to
But for
lose the
now,
chance.
yeah, we can just start with the three of us. Or
or maybe we can hire to some people to do the dishes. So we,
Mm.
because the three of us is we're going to bake the cake, right? So we don't have time to wash the dishes.
yeah, that's also a good idea. Okay. Uh,
So
but I believe like
uh,
when we first start, since we won't be receiving that many orders, we just I think we just keep it uh, at three people, right? And then we can just hire more if we need to, because hiring people means more expenses,
yeah,
because
Yeah,
each of them will have a salary,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and we'd rather not spend at least a lot of money while
yeah,
starting this business. So, but on the long term, uh, when we do get like lots of orders, then we need to hire people, like you said, cakers
yeah.
or more drivers.
No, I
And so
think
on.
the hiring more stuff maybe become a backup plan later.
It could be,
Yeah,
yeah, could be
that's
part
true.
of backup.
Another issue for me that our house is the space is limited, right? So
Yeah,
maybe
that is
we
true.
should renovate it at some, maybe at some good ventilation, because in the back, in the bakery we can get the overheat, the kitchen, it will get overheat, right?
That's true. Yeah,
We can pass out from the heat stroke maybe. So we should get a good ventilation.
ventilation system. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Um, another thing we need to talk about is where do we find the supplies and the machinery? So we need to find suppliers for the ingredients
yeah.
that we're going to use, as well as the machinery that we're going to use to cake or bake the products.
I think we can find it online and then compare it. Yeah,
You can do research. We can do research on
yeah,
that. So just take note on this. So next time we meet, we can discuss this.
Okay. I think other than that, can I add more?
yeah.
Yes, you can. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think we lack of very creative menus or offers since we just want to just
Yeah,
open, right?
Yeah, we have to
So
sell something different. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, we need to produce something different
Yes,
other
we
than
need to
the
be
other bakery.
unique.
yeah.
We
Yeah,
don't want to be boring. It's just
yeah.
as just a
Yeah,
usual
That's
cake.
true. That is true.
Yeah, maybe prepare a surprise package or maybe um adding like buy two cakes, free one
Hmm.
cakes
Yeah,
or
yeah.
buy one
That
free one cakes.
that could be part of the
for
strategy.
promo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe if we want to make people know more about us, maybe we can hold a grand opening.
Yeah,
That's
Mm,
possible.
I agree with
create
that.
That
create
requires a lot of advertising, though.
yeah, that's true.
Okay. So, do you have any more points that you want to add before you move on to the strategy points?
Mm, I think that's all for now for me, for the issues. Yeah,
Okay, Miss
Same
Nurfatiha, no
same goes with
points.
yeah.
Okay, so just to take some notes. So there are some things that we still need to discuss in our next meeting. For example, the cash flow, the finding new investors, as
yeah.
well as the sourcing of the ingredients and machinery. So,
Okay.
okay. So let's start with the strategy then. How do we strategize, or how do we set a good plan to start this business?
Mm,
What's the first thing that we need to do?
I
I think the
think
strategy first is this first strategy is advertising.
yeah,
No matter it is
I
advertising.
feel like
Maybe
there are some important steps before we start
yeah.
anything. So like legal compliance. We need to, since we're a
Mm,
business, right? We need to register our
true.
business. That's like the first thing that we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We register
Okay.
our company.
Yeah. So that's number one. Then number two, I think then we need to start working on the finances. So just like we mentioned before, whether fundraising or taking a bank loan or finding partners or investors,
Yeah.
that could be the second thing. What do you think is like the third step?
Yeah. I think it's, yeah, just like Miss Nur Fatiha said, that advertising.
Hmm.
So maybe we can create a poster for our cake crate. So
or
we can,
or
we,
create an Instagram account, any
yeah,
social
create
media
an
account.
Instagram
Yeah.
account,
Yeah.
Facebook account. We could hire some professional photographer to shoot our product and then make it into a poster.
That's a good idea. Hmm. So create a Facebook page, Instagram page, Snapchat as well, maybe. Actually, no, not Snapchat. Snapchat is more personal. So yeah, if we just start with Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah,
So Miss Nur Fatiha will be responsible for doing this since she's the social media.
marketing team.
Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
exactly. So I'll just write that down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh, Next up, so we've talked about the social media advertising, but we also need to advertise like in the public. So
Mm.
flyers, something can hand out flyers.
Flyers,
Things.
banners.
Yeah, yeah, like and we can put them in like bus stops, for example.
Yeah. We also can give a free sample in our grand opening
Hmm.
and
Yeah,
then ask for a review maybe from the customer so we can improve the
that's.
our product.
Yeah,
Mhm. But
yeah.
before we do that, I think we start with the product development.
Yeah.
So
Mm.
we need to decide on what are we going to sell. We need to find recipes, and just decide on a menu first before we do the product testing.
Mm,
So that
yeah.
requires us to do a lot of research, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not going to sell only cakes. Well, we also sell any desserts such as pavlova,
Yeah.
tarts,
Hmm.
Yeah. Macarons,
macarons,
Cupcakes.
waffles, yeah, cupcakes.
cupcakes.
But we can decide on that next meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, okay. So we talked about legal compliance, financing, the marketing, and product development.
Yeah.
Do you guys
Yep.
have any other things that we need to work on in our strategy or
Mm,
plan?
Mm,
mm,
I think for the product development, we can add new menu. As I said before this, I don't want
yeah.
we don't want to produce a boring menu again and again. It's the same product like the
That's a
other brand.
good idea.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And maybe we can also add some custom theme cake.
Hmm.
For customer who would
Yeah,
prefer like Avengers theme cake.
yeah.
No.
Mm.
So like for birthdays,
Yeah, for the
wedding
birthdays.
events, things like that, we
Yep.
can offer that kind of service. That is true.
Okay.
Another thing I thought about, um, we can register our business in Grab or Food Panda, for example. So we can offer a service like that. So this are delivery services, right? We don't have to just sell
Yeah.
on like WhatsApp or on our pages, for example.
That's right.
We can just do that on Food Panda and Grab, so we can get more customers.
Yeah. Mm, it's a good idea.
Hmm. Do you agree, no, Miss Nufatiha?
Yes, I do agree. I think that's another way to promote our products because yeah, nowadays Food Panda, Grab is a easiest access for customers to buy our products and
Hmm.
because they are not so many people really like to personally go to the shop. Maybe they're just
Yeah,
busy or they just
Yeah.
lazy.
craving all of a sudden out of yeah.
Also, they can see like their views and comments.
Yeah.
We can get their
Yeah, yeah.
feedback.
Yeah. Easily
Mm,
get feedback from them.
true, true. Okay. There's
Mm.
Mr. Erkan, do you have anything to add on?
Yeah. For our product, I think we should use the high quality item like the freshly picked fruits or imported sugar
Hmm.
from another country, I think. So our product is the best.
Yeah, to produce a very high quality
Yeah,
product. Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, still haven't talked about what kind of supplies we need, right?
I think
Mm-hmm.
So what do we need in order to, for example, just let's just think of it very simply. What do you need to bake a cake?
I think
Flour,
Flour, yeah,
butter,
flour,
eggs, sugar,
sugar.
mm,
also some salt.
I think fruits
salt.
can. Yeah,
Yeah,
salt.
salts
Really?
also.
I
Yeah,
We need
didn't
salt.
know we can add salt. Okay,
yeah.
okay,
How
yeah.
how do you how do you have a salted caramel cake?
Uh-huh, yeah, true. Okay,
Milk.
so
Yeah,
you can also add like a list of like vegetables and fruits, like a
yeah,
carrot
Mm,
cake,
yeah.
orange, apple. So we need to make a list of this.
yeah.
Since they're like the main ingredients that we need.
Hmm.
So supplier also for the machine we should find for a supplier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we need to do research on the best products out there or machines out there that
Mm-hmm.
like blenders and so on. Uh,
Mixers.
yeah. Okay. Next up, we've already talked about this. We just haven't discussed it in detail. The product testing.
Product
So
test.
yeah, so we need to go out in the public and hand free samples
yeah,
to people so they can try our products, and we can just instantly get their feedback and reviews.
yeah. You can.
We can like do it, have them in like small containers that have like our logo and contact information,
Yeah,
right?
Mm,
That could be
yeah.
a good idea. So they can easily reach out to us.
Maybe can publicly sell at the park since there are so many people there. But I don't
Mhm.
know if
But
these
yeah,
people.
in order to just promote it, we just hand free samples,
Mm,
at least in the beginning.
and then give our card. Yeah, this is our company. You can contact us.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
that's a good idea.
mm.
Or we can just partnership with other restaurant, I think. So it like
Yeah.
the restaurant will have our dessert, our cake. So it will automatically promote our business, right?
But we
It's
need to,
like
yeah,
uh,
go ahead.
like distributing our products through mini kiosks
Yeah.
or restaurants like that.
Yes.
That's like a very advanced step, though. We can work on it after we make a name for ourselves, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'd like promote ourselves, advertise,
Mm-hmm.
and once we're famous enough, then we can like partner with companies,
Yeah.
maybe
Big company.
restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Um, any other points you want to add?
Yeah. For now, that's it. I think.
What about you, Ms. Fatiha?
Mm, do we exactly have a target audience? Means the target audience is only for people who love desserts, right? So are we focusing on the we're going to focus someone that really love aesthetic things or their own preferences, or maybe just we're targeting on someone's just love cakes or just love desserts? I think that's the last one, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think
I feel like
the
Mm.
aesthetic cake. We can customize the cake, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So you can offer that service, but we don't mainly have to do that.
Yeah. I
Mm.
think
But
our main target is everyone in our area. So yeah, that's it.
Okay.
that's
Okay.
okay.
Thank you for that.
Okay. We also need to find we need to figure out where to advertise. So like locations. Because as we've talked about before, there are competitors,
Mm-hmm.
right? We need to know like in which area do they sell, and to whom do they sell to, right? Because we know that there are many stores or bakeries and cakeries that offer like almost the same products that we will be offering.
Yeah.
So we need to know like where are those competitors. So we need to know where to sell as well.
Yeah, we should
Mhm.
do a research on that.
Okay, so I have one last point to add here: the
Mm-hmm.
operations and logistics.
Okay.
So we need to figure out how are we going to deliver our products. So it's not like just about hiring someone. Also, need to like, are we going to use a motorcycle, a car, or something? Because that could cost us, right? So, or we could just use our own vehicles, for instance.
Maybe
Maybe
for
for the starters, we're going to use our own vehicles. But maybe if we gain a lot of customers, maybe we can step up with uh hiring someone to deliver our food. Maybe we can use like Lala Move
okay.
or
Yeah, yeah,
Grab
it's a good idea.
yeah, Food Panda, I guess.
Mm.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Since
So, any more points?
Mm, Nurvate, do you have any more point?
mm, I think that's it from me. I don't have any more point yet.
Okay. So, since you don't have any more things to add, then we can move on to the backup plan. So, just in case anything goes south, we need to have a backup plan. Um, I did some research, and I feel like the best decision that we can make when we first start the business is to have insurance,
Yeah.
because you
Yeah,
don't know what could go wrong, right?
Mm.
Um,
it might be causes of a natural disaster. We might not know.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a
Or
good idea. Yeah.
or maybe if
Mm-hmm.
fire start in our shop, our cookery.
Mm.
Hmm. Okay. So, what other things do we need to have, like similar to insurance?
Okay, this from me. I think creating website for the shop, I mean for our own bakery, it's easiest for us to take like maybe for us to track 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 down the stock or daily analysis of our customers, how many
Mm.
customers we have for today's, uh, such
Mhm.
as like that, and
Yep.
maybe people's favorite cakes or any desserts from ours bakery.
Yeah.
That's one of the backup plan. I
So
think.
you think we could do more advertising, right? So
Yeah. We
Mm,
could
yeah, yeah.
hire some people to do that.
maybe.
Hmm. Okay. What about
Or may-
you, Mr. Muhammad?
maybe we just don't sell a cake. We can expand our shop
Mm,
to
yeah,
maybe bakery, right?
yeah. I like that
So
idea. Mm.
we have more option, more menu. Maybe more customer will come to our shop.
So diversification.
Yeah,
Yeah, diversity.
like that.
Diversification.
Variety
Okay.
of menu, I guess.
Yeah, yeah,
Types
or
of.
products. Yep,
Mm.
exactly. So instead of just selling cakes and sweets, we can also sell other
Something like
things.
bread, yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So we extend it to a bakery, right? So bread, toast, muffin,
pastry, yeah,
yep,
muffin.
yeah,
Mm.
croissants, cinnamon bun, and so on.
Or maybe one day we can have a like cafe who sells which sells meals such as mi goreng mama,
Oh,
Maggi goreng. Yeah, maybe make it like localized thing.
yeah, yeah, it can
Yeah.
maybe.
Okay. Anything else?
Mm,
Um, so
I think that a we need to have an emergency fund.
emergency fund.
So we already have insurance, right?
Yeah.
But that doesn't cover everything. Just in case, um, just in case, like that insurance doesn't do much, uh, or doesn't insure everything that we lost, for instance, in case of a natural disaster or anything. So we
Mm,
need to just allocate a small amount, for example, every month, to this fund, just in case we need it in the future.
mm, maybe we can uh, get a loan from the bank, or
Another loan?
yeah,
Like, yeah, that could be from another bank, right?
yeah.
Not from the same one. Yeah, we could get.
Mm,
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Also, after, in case we do get a bank loan, another one, then we need to figure out how are we going to spend it to solve our problem,
mm,
because this is going to be a backup plan.
yeah.
So, where do we use that money? Advertising, extending to a bakery, and so on,
I
or opening
think
website.
maybe we can extending for bakery, right? Because maybe mm, the insurance it will cover when we have natural disaster, right?
It
Yeah.
depends on of what pack of you're taking for the insurances.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Maybe they only cover for the fire, only or natural
Mm,
disaster, or maybe other than that, maybe
Mhm.
because of like robbery something. It also
mm,
can cover that.
mm.
Mm,
Mhm.
And then
There appears to be a sound somewhere from someone. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
it's okay though. Let's continue. And then
and then for
what
the
else?
other backup, I think um for the first for the start for our starter business, we we might rent a smaller place, right? Or maybe
Mm,
our own house is a little bit small, and I think rent bigger place is another backup plan.
oh, so we go to another location, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh, you can. So we should find our the strategic location if worst case happen, right?
mm.
Okay.
Okay. So another thing I think I can maybe add is we can partner with more businesses. So we've already talked about this in strategy, but it could also fall under a backup plan,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we can find maybe bakeries or cakeries in the area that are be willing to collaborate with us.
Yeah, yeah.
We
Okay.
can offer to sell them our own products, for example, or we can sell their products in our
In our
in-
bakery
yeah,
and shop,
exactly. Hmm.
it can.
So have
So,
you, yeah, go ahead.
uh, wait, I forgot.
Have we talked about
Mm,
renting? Like, instead of just having it home based, we can find somewhere we can rent, right?
Yeah, I did say that rent bigger
Oh,
place. Yeah.
okay, okay, yeah. Sorry. Okay.
Mm,
So, any more points from
mm,
you?
I don't know.
backup plan.
So for renting, we need to find like somewhere that we find a location that's good enough, or like somewhere public, right? That
Yeah.
we can easily reach by the public or the people. That location, we also need to find in case, just in case there are like competitors or other bakeries or cakeries,
Mm.
or we can also find somewhere that there isn't, for example, a cakery there.
I think
Uh,
maybe we should find there where there we're the one we're the only one that
yeah,
sells
so somewhere
bakery.
where is there is like a demand, or there isn't a demand actually. Yeah, so we can offer that kind of service. Mhm. We can also reach out to certain event organizers. There are many event organizers here or companies. that organize events, we can offer our services to
Oh,
them.
for the
So yeah,
special event, yeah.
yeah, just in case there's a graduation party, a
Yeah.
birthday
Oh,
Yeah,
party,
birthday party, yeah.
yeah, and so on, we can offer to make them custom cakes for those specific events.
You can. So, maybe it will be customized cake, right? For the event.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
or for a backup plan, maybe we can enter any what we call them? Wait, match like decorating cakes or else. From that, we can promote our uh, product more.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea.
Oh, you can.
Yeah.
Mhm. Any more points do we need to discuss, or should we end the discussion?
I don't have more point. Mis-
Okay.
Mm,
Mr. Fatia, maybe you have more point.
I don't think I have more. Yeah,
Okay,
I
so let's just, if that's all, then let's just recap everything that we've discussed.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's just do a quick summary on what we need to discuss in our next meeting and what we discussed today. So let's see. So for the issues, we know that there is going to be a cash flow problem, right?
Yeah.
So we decided to discuss this next meeting by researching for where to find investors or
Yeah. Yeah.
fundraising and where to find money, basically. We've also just talked about the sourcing of the ingredients and supplies,
Yeah.
machinery, um,
The
uh,
location.
yeah, and competitors, right? We also talked about,
Yes.
yeah, that could be an issue as well to us.
Yeah.
The
Online courses for our skill to be improved.
Yeah, yeah,
mm-hmm.
lack of experience. hmm
Yes, it's true. What
And
else?
then we have the strategies, right? So we
Yeah.
said the first thing we need to do is register the
Register.
business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the company,
hmm
the
So
fundraise.
yeah, and then we need to finance it, finance the business. Right, we need to have money to start work to start the business.
Yeah. Yeah.
We need to figure out the marketing as well as the advertising. Correct.
Yeah. Advertising.
hmm
Uh, Poster pamphlets. Maybe a
Yeah,
web, right?
and
Instagram
then
account.
yeah, website and Facebook page and Instagram page, and then product design. Sorry, product development as well as the product testing.
Mm,
Right? So we need to develop the menu, and then we need to go out to the public and offer
give.
free samples.
Yeah.
What else did we talk about?
Take note
Strategies.
on the review.
Yeah, we can also
Mm-hmm.
partner with Grab or Food Panda, right? We can
Yes.
register.
Yeah.
Talked about the delivery and the delivery of the products. So we'll be using our own vehicles for that.
Yeah.
And I believe that's all for the strategy. And then we have the backup plan. So um, we have insurance.
Mm-hmm.
We have
We extend
buy.
our shop to bakery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There's also emergency fund,
Yeah.
diversity of products, um, renting, as well as partnering with other businesses.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that
Uh,
covers everything.
create website for the shop is also part of a backup
Yeah,
plan.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Forgot to add that. Sorry. Okay. All right. So I think that's the end of our meeting today. But I just need to ask one more thing. What are we going to discuss in our next meeting?
We're
Uh,
going to discuss about the menu and then where
Don't you
we
think
the
that we first,
supplier.
yeah, we should start with the finding money, right? So
oh
investors,
yeah,
partners,
Investor,
investors,
partners, and
or
then we should
or
go for,
fundraising.
yeah.
So we need
fundraising.
to do research on this. Okay. So sorry about that.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
And then we need to, another important thing is the sourcing of ingredients, right?
And
Yep.
then
So,
research for the competitors.
okay, yeah. So those three things,
Yeah.
those are, I believe that the main things that we need to work on or
Mhm.
discuss. And then maybe we can start with the legal registration and
Mm,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
But for now, those are will be the main 3 points that we will be talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else do you guys want to add?
Uh, I think we cover that much, so we can maybe end this meeting.
Hmm. What about you, Ms. Fatiha? What do you think?
I think this meetings also covered more than I expected. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Okay.
All right. I guess that's it then. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Muhammad, and thank you, Ms. Fatiha, for joining
Thank
us
you.
today. See you next week, where we meet again to discuss the 3 points that we just mentioned.
Yeah.
Bye
Okay.
bye. Have a
Bye
nice
bye.
day.
Thank you.
Thank you.